Hi, how you doing, guys? This is a DBN podcast. This is episode one, where we talk basketball with pros and up and coming athletes. Man, we got a special guest in the house. Me personally, for those who don't know, I'm KV Myrix. We got a special guest in the house right now for episode one, our very first podcast interview. We got Steve and Melina in the chat, man. Say what's up, man.
What's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Yep. Man. So we knew each other for like I don't know, like almost a month, like almost a month. Got to know each other, stuff like that. Played together a little bit in China. Um, but for those who don't know who you are, introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are.
Yeah, my name's Steven Melina, professional athlete. I played basketball in three different countries. I played in Spain, England, and just got back from playing in China. Actually, four, because I just got back from Mexico last week for a little tournament. I'm also a personal trainer. I coach kids. I help them improve their basketball skills. And I've also turned that into a nonprofit. So got a lot of things going on, but really at the end of the day, just a down to earth human being.
Man, or that's valid. That's valid work, man. You doing your thing in the basketball community, man. I'm proud of you, bro. That's pretty dope, honestly.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's get right into it, man. So, like, take us back. Uh, when did you realize that basketball could change your life?
I feel like I've loved basketball my whole life, but I feel like probably freshman year in high school is when I realized there was like levels to it, and that if you operate at a high enough level consistently, and you know the right people, the
Mm.
sport can really change your life. Whether that's what I've been blessed to do with the sport, which is travel the world, for free through basketball, or whether that's playing in the NBA, making millions of dollars every paycheck. Like no matter what you do, you can find a way to use basketball as a tool to really change your life.
No, for sure, for sure. It's like you with the game of basketball, like you get connected to so many people like at random, but it makes sense in the long run. It's kind of crazy, like the amount of connections that we get to make just doing what we love to do, like naturally. Meet all
Nah,
types of people,
facts.
business owners and actors, actresses, singers, rappers, like all type of stuff. But
Yeah.
like it's crazy how basketball brings everybody together, and it's a universal language as well. Like you said, we were in China, but everybody knew like when the ball goes through the hoop, that's a bucket. Like it's a universal language, man. That's pretty dope. So tell me about a time where you were completely locked in, and you in a game, and you felt like you just couldn't miss.
Ooh. I feel like this is gonna be in AAU. Back when I was in
Okay.
high school, AAU, I was playing for Belmont Shore. So
Okay.
anybody who knows who Dino Trignosis is, the owner of the Pangos camp, he got a
Okay.
little AAU team called Belmont Shore. It's like a little independent.
Mm.
And that first weekend of my freshman year, he had me playing up with the 17s. And I think I had a 30-point game down at the
Mhm.
map, but it was like 30 points off of like, I think it was like 10 for 11 from the 3-point line. Like I think the only one I
Sheesh.
missed was my first one. Yeah, after the first one, like I didn't miss after
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
So you was 10 straight buckets. No, yeah. Was it tray balls? Was you getting to the
straight
rack?
tray
How
balls,
was you getting
straight
your
tray
rhythm?
balls,
All
straight
trays? Oh yeah,
30
you
piece
had
all
trade.
trees. Yeah,
Jeez. So we
yeah,
got a shooter in the house, a real shooter in the house. That's pretty dope, man.
yeah.
That's
That's what I
dope.
love to
30.
do.
10 for 11. That's tough work. That's tough money right there. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was one of them
Okay,
days. I
cool.
felt like I could shoot anything. It was gonna go in.
Yeah, a rock in the ocean type of vibe.
I could have kicked it in.
He said I could have kicked it in. Nah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Okay, for sure, for sure. Well, obviously nowadays, bro, like a lot of people see the highlights and stuff like that, but they don't understand like the sacrifices that we make behind the scenes to make a 10 for 11 game happen. So, could you speak on those type of sacrifices that you need to make as a professional basketball player so you can perform at the highest level?
I mean, yeah, if we just took that year for an example, I mean, that year I had, ups and downs, but the sacrifices that it takes to be able to get to that point of, shooting 10 for 11 and being confident that I could kick the ball. And then pretty much that year, I used to work out every single day on the shooting machine, like one of those shooting machines that rebounds
Hmm.
for you. And I was getting up 500 to 1,000 makes 6 days a week.
See?
So that's, 5 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, every single day,
Hmm.
6 days a week, consistency. So when it happens, I'm never surprised. It's just, behind the work.
No, for sure, for sure. Yeah. No, that's what it started. You said it right. That shooting machine changed your life. For all you
Facts.
youngins out there, if you got access to a shooting machine, man, you better get on it. Take advantage of it, cause
Facts.
seeing that ball go through the hoop is essential. You got to see it go through the hoop. That's how you shoot through your slumps. That's how you keep your confidence high. Cause you done seen the ball go in about, I don't know, you said 500 makes a day. So you what's 5 times 5? 25, like
2,500 a week, 10,000 a
2,500.
month.
So you feel what
Them
I'm saying? Like
10,000 hours add up real fast.
real fast. So yeah, man, yeah, definitely want to just get you as many shots up, especially in today's game where everybody has to have a jumper. You got to get your shots up, man. That's good work right there. That's good talk. Um, Next question. So we're gonna go Brandon real quick. So what are three brands that you genuinely use or support every single day?
Mm. I'd say three genuine ones. One I have a partnership with, which would be Kawaya. It's a protein drink company. At
Okay.
Drink Kawaya, I use them. They send me some. I have one after a workout or after a run, pretty much every day. Another one that I'm trying to get put on with would be Essentia Water. I
Okay.
think that's the best water company out here. And
Mm.
then the third one would probably be Lululemon. It's low key underrated as a hooper, but I think hooping in Lululemon needs to be like a new wave that we start.
No, you're not wrong, bro. Like their apparel is very comfortable.
Super.
Yeah, when I was in Canada, we had there was a rowing company that sponsored us, and a lot of their apparel was Lululemon. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
these
Lululemon
sweats are
based in they
comfortable.
based in Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you just put me on. I didn't even know. I was just out there just trying stuff on and doing my rowing thing. But yeah, bro, like they have some very comfortable apparel. And I see you
Super.
like to stay hydrated with the water. So
Yeah.
yeah, you ain't wrong for that one either, man. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so what's something that you refuse to leave at the house when you're traveling for basketball?
Refuse to leave at the house. I mean, besides like the obvious stuff, I feel like you always got to bring a good book. I feel like you never
Mm,
know when your phone gonna die. You never know when you're gonna have no service. You never know gonna know. When you get stuck somewhere. I feel like you got to
mhm.
have a good book on you just in case. So I always keep a good book, just in the back pocket of my book bag wherever I go.
No, for sure. You ain't lying about that one. It was many train rides and many bus rides. We had no service. It was either talk to each other or
Man,
talk to the book. So you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong about that one neither, bro. I feel you, bro. Yeah, good book definitely. Just put you in the right perspective, bro. I know. Obviously, like our physical attributes, like we at the top level of that, but like mentally, you gotta stay sharp. I think reading is very essential, man. Very, very essential. So yeah, yeah. Salute to you for that one. That's a good one. Um, Next is so I watch your Instagram and stuff like that. I see you post a lot, and I see how much like your relationship with God means like so much to you. I see you posting a lot about God and how he changed your life or how he influences your life. So how important is faith, spirituality, and your relationship with God? How important is that within your basketball journey?
I think it's really everything. I mean, God gives you the ability, and you just wake up and choose to use it, or you choose not to.
Mhm.
I think every single day we often forget how grateful we are just to be able to wake up and move our bodies. That's a blessing
Right.
in and of itself.
Mhm.
And a lot of people take that for granted. So the whole journey really is God. None of it would be possible without God. He's the one who gave me the opportunity. He's the one who gave me the gift. So I just go out and I use basketball as an active form of worship. I feel like every single time that I step on the court and I work out or I play a game or anything like that, whether I play good or I play bad, as long as I play hard, I feel like I'm
Mhm.
actively worshiping because I'm, using the tools that God gave me, for the likeness of his image.
No, 100%, 100%. Man, that reminds me of this gospel. It's a lot of gospel rap out now, so it's like it remind me of a verse, honestly. When the guy was like, he thanks God or whatever the case may be, and God always keeps him on the team even when he misses. Like that type of
Hmm.
faith. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's the type of faith that us hoopers who believe in Christ that we strive for each and every day. It's like it's not really so much about the mistakes. It's about like the mentality that you put behind your mistakes or your achievements that just takes us over to the next level and stuff like that. So I commend you for that too, brother. For sure,
I
for sure.
appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%. So which country that you visited or that you played in, what has been your favorite experience so far?
Favorite experience. I say out of places I've traveled to for basketball, I ain't gonna lie. There were some moments in China, I might say that might have been kind of top tier out of everywhere I've been, just because it
Yeah,
was
for
so
sure.
different. Like you go to
Hmm.
Europe and it doesn't feel that different to America. Like there's little things that are little adjustments, but I feel like in China I was in like another world. Like I felt
Yeah.
like I was literally like in another place, like
Hmm.
behind some sort of like secret wall that I never knew existed.
For real, literally, literally. That's crazy. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. I probably have to agree with you on that too. Like China's definitely different. The basketball culture is a lot different over there too. The way that their support system is outrageous. Like
It's beautiful.
we couldn't even walk.
I think America should adapt and be more like China on
Yeah,
that
yeah, for
aspect.
sure, for sure.
On the
They love the
support
game.
aspect, I think America should adapt and follow China.
No, 100%, 100%. They love the game, bro. Like we could barely get out of some games. It was so many people like want to take pictures and sign autographs and all that type of stuff, and they really pay attention to like what's really going on. We had kids and parents come up to us saying, "Oh, you man, I like the way you shoot the ball, your form, and all that stuff like that." Like in America, you do get support. Like a lot of people support us in America, but it just hit a little bit different in China. Like I can't even lie.
Man, in China, they dang near knew when I made the shot. They were like, in the first quarter, that three you had. I was like, I didn't even know that was the first quarter.
No, for real, for real, for real, for real. Okay, man. So last question, man. This is how we gonna end every interview on the DBN podcast. Um, what's your daily bread, and what is the thing that keeps you going when basketball gets tough? So, what's your daily bread? Like, what do you go to when things get tough in basketball?
I would say God. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I just
Mm-hmm.
remind myself that God gave me the gift, gave me the ability. I mean, I always got to remember, I got to stay humble but realistic at the same time. Like, I got to remember that, having gone to a professional level with this game, I am in the top 1% of people who have ever, touched a basketball. I may not be in the
Mm-hmm.
1% of the 1% yet, but I am in that 1%. So, remember that I came too far to kind of like look away now. So, even in
Mm-hmm.
the struggles, you just got to remember that, you can't build a wall in one day. You can only lay one brick at a time. And so
Yeah.
sometimes you might get stuck trying to lay that one brick, but then the next day you might lay three. And so you just got to keep on going, even when it's
No.
it's bad days. You got to use those to inspire you to have more good days.
For sure, for sure, for sure. That's man. I I couldn't agree with you more, bro. Like God pushes us through everything, bro. So you keep doing what you're doing, bro. I'm proud of you, bro. I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? I met you in person and stuff like that, so I kind of know what type of person you are, how hard working you are, how persistent that you are, and how faith based that you are. So I know, like later on, like in your career, you're gonna have some great moments, bro. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we ain't even spoke on it, but you just got done playing at Rico Hines.
Facts. Yeah,
Yeah, so you around the right people, bro. Like you doing
facts.
exactly
I
what you're
just left
supposed to
that
do.
gym 10 minutes ago. I'm still on the
Yeah,
campus.
real quick, tell us about them runs, man, because a lot of people haven't even experienced that.
Bro, imagine walking in the gym with 35 plus NBA dudes, 15
Mm-hmm.
plus overseas dudes, and you just get after it for like an hour and a half.
Mm.
Just straight up
Mm.
get after it, up and down, no breaks, no nonsense. You lose, you go to the losers court, you win, you come to the winners court. On the losers court, you got NBA trainers yelling at you, telling you what to do. You get on the winners court, you got Rico coaching every single play. Like, bro, it's high
So,
intensity for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, but it's a good time for sure.
sound like a lituation to me.
Nah, facts. Very grateful to be tapped in with the right people that got me down here.
No, for sure, bro. Man, that's a blessing, dog. All right, well, that wraps up our first episode, bro. I really appreciate you coming through, bro, taking the time out your busy schedule just to just have this short interview with us, man, and wish you the best of luck. Is there anything you got coming up that you want to tell like your fans or your supporters about?
Shoot, just stay tapped in. Go tap in with me on the gram at Melina _. I don't know what I got going on next, but whatever it is, I'm excited for it. So, stay tapped in. And I appreciate you for having me on the show, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. All right, brother.
All right, brother.